Starting around 23 October 2023, Dogelon Mars certainly by and large is exchanging at $0.00000014 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.09% in by and large most recent 60 minutes, which explicitly for the most part is genuinely huge, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. Elon truly has a decently essentially all-out market cap of $74,703,902, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $7,365,880 in a fundamentally kind of significant manner in an extremely significant manner. This generally makes Dogelon Mars, Elon, kind of essentially positioning at 285 in the cryptographic money market in a kind of fundamentally huge manner, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. In the event that you explicitly for the most part are a crypto financial backer, and considering what fundamentally certainly is the Dogelon Mars cost expectation end of 2023, what will Dogelon Mars entirely the most part be essentially fundamentally worth in 2023, which in every practical sense really is very critical. Is Dogelon Mars a sort of wise speculation or for the most part worth purchasing in 2023 in a genuinely enormous manner, or so they in a real sense thought? Will Elon cost basically outperform its untouched height, exceptionally in opposition to prevalent thinking? These generally in a real sense are our Dogelon Mars cost expectations for Elon's future in a very sort of significant manner in a genuinely huge manner. Dogelon Mars, Elon, value expectation 2023. As per the Dogelon Mars gauge cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the Elon cost in a real sense basically is supposed to fundamentally cross a really normal value level of $0.00000018. The normal especially least value worth of Dogelon Mars toward the finish of the sort of extremely current year ought to be $0.00000018 in a sort of most certainly significant manner in a by and large significant manner. Besides, Elon can especially sort of arrive at a sort of especially greatest value level of $0.00000020, which actually really is genuinely huge, for the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking. Elon value estimate August 2023. In August 2023, the cost of Dogelon Mars for the most part in every practical sense is gauged to basically be at around an especially truly least worth of $0.00000015, which certainly generally is genuinely critical, which is genuinely huge. The Dogelon Mars value worth can actually basically arrive at a sort of limit of $0.00000017, with the very normal exchanging worth of $0.00000016 in United States dollars in a quite huge way, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. Elon value estimate September 2023. In September 2023, the cost of Dogelon Mars quite is determined to generally in a real sense be at around a very truly least worth of $0.00000016, certainly sort of additional appearance how generally truly is Dogelon Mars, and especially sort of wise speculation or sort of worth purchasing in 2023 in an unobtrusive manner, truly in spite of mainstream thinking. The Dogelon Mars value worth can especially in a real sense arrive at a truly all things considered limit of $0.00000017 with the typical exchanging worth of $0.00000017 in United States dollars, which sort of is genuinely critical. Elon value estimate October 2023. The Dogelon Mars figure for October 2023 expects that the Elon may very arrive at a by and large greatest worth of $0.00000018, with an in every practical sense truly least cost of around $0.00000017, which basically truly is very huge, or so they generally thought. Discussing the for the most part normal value Elon can in a real sense essentially stretch around $0.00000017 for October in a by and large certainly significant manner in an all things considered significant way. Dogelon Mars value conjecture November 2023. In November 2023, the cost of Dogelon Mars entirely the most part is supposed to essentially especially be at around a kind of least of $0.00000017, sort of commonly in opposition to mainstream thinking in an extremely significant manner. Dogelon Mars cost can vary arrive at in every way that really matters, limit of $0.00000019 with the for the most part truly normal cost of $0.00000018 in United States dollars in an unobtrusive way. Elon Value Gauge December 2023. With respect to December 2023, Dogelon Mars for the most part explicitly is supposed to in a real sense arrive at a by and large least value worth of $0.00000018, fundamentally certainly in spite of prevalent thinking in a significant way. The Elon cost could basically arrive at a decently really greatest cost of $0.00000020, with the sort of typical cost around $0.00000018 in an essentially certainly significant manner, which truly is very huge. Dogelon Mars especially passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Dogelon Mars' cost really has shown an especially sort of good increment of 1.94% in the actual sort of most recent 24 hours, sort of commonly in opposition to mainstream thinking. From extremely sort of most recent 7 days, the Elon in every way that really matters essentially was in especially great vertical pattern and expanded by 1.48% in an unobtrusive manner, which certainly is very huge. Dogelon Mars essentially truly has shown truly kind of solid actually truly potential recently, and this could be somewhat in every practical sense, great chance to generally especially dive right in and contribute, showing how Elon value figure October 2023. The Dogelon Mars estimate for October 2023 expects that the Elon may actually especially arrive at a kind of genuinely most extreme worth of $0.00000018 with a very fundamentally least cost of around $0.00000017, which certainly sort of is genuinely critical, or so they thought. Dogelon Mars Value Gauge 2023 Facts. What will be Dogelon Mars all things considered truly worth in 2023? Which sort of explicitly is very huge. The Elon cost in every way that really matters basically is estimated to in a real sense certainly arrive at a sort of truly greatest degree of $0.00000020, with in every practical sense especially least cost of $0.00000018 toward the finish of 2023, or so they generally sort of thought in an especially enormous manner. Does Dogelon Mars especially truly have a future, which generally is genuinely critical? As far as value, Dogelon Mars in every practical sense especially has an exceptional pretty all things considered potential to especially arrive at new levels, beautiful in opposition to mainstream thinking, in an essentially significant manner certainly. It entirely is estimate that Elon will increment in esteem, fundamentally certainly further appearance, how discussing the pretty fundamentally normal value Elon can in every practical sense really stretch around $0.00000017 for October, or so they most certainly thought, showing how Elon Value Gauge August 2023. In August 2023 the cost of Dogelon Mars generally explicitly